Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a small book haul. I have around 10 books to haul today. I was going to wait until maybe the end of October to do a haul, but I honestly don't really think I'm going to buy many books in October. So I thought I would just do a small little haul now. I feel like as the year goes on, I buy less and less books. I always think like a haul should be at least 15 books. I feel like 10 is just a little too small, but I thought I would just show you guys the books I bought recently. The first couple of books I've already shared in some videos. The first two I actually did feature in a reading vlog, so I will link that video down below. But we have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I will obviously talk about this in my August and September wrap up, but this blew up everywhere on Book Talk specifically. I feel like that's where I saw a lot of the love for it, and it has the surprise pregnancy trope, which I love. I don't want to really spoil how I felt about this book, but I do really love this cover and the spine. I love the color of the spine. I think it's so pretty. Then we have My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. This I will also talk about in my August and September wrap up, but this is a vampire romance. It's also kind of like contemporary a little bit. Frederick, who is a vampire, he essentially needs a roommate. So he rents out a room in his apartment, and Cassie moves in and she's this artist, and Frederick has kind of this proposition for Cassie. This was one of my most anticipated reads of the entire year, and I have a few things to say about this, so watch my wrap up. The next two I did a little unboxing for, I think in actually the same vlog. I think. We have In the Weeds by B.K. Borison. This is the second book in the Love Light Farm series. I read the first book last year and I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I somewhat enjoyed it, but I wanted to give this series another shot, so I went ahead and bought the second book. I did actually try to read this on my Kindle at one point and I wasn't really in the mood for it, so hopefully I enjoy reading the physical copy more. A grumpy farmer and a no-nonsense social media influencer have another chance at love in this charming romantic comedy. I also love the cover. It is just so gorgeous. I love all of the covers in this series. They're so pretty. Other book that I already did an unboxing for is The Library of Shadows by Rachel Moore. This is a young adult fantasy romance. I again love the cover. I feel like this was partially a cover buy, but this follows Esty, who goes to this third most haunted school in the country to find out information about her dead father. And then she meets Mateo, who is a ghost. It also has like a very mysterious library, and I think it's like dark academia vibes. It's been a while since I've read some YA, so I definitely cannot wait to read this. I have heard some kind of not so great things about this, but I still want to give it a try. Then the next book I have is Wildfire by Hannah Grace. This is the second book in the Maple Hills series. This I did actually read in September, so I will talk about this in my wrap up as well. This essentially follows Russ and Aurora, who kind of have this one night stand, and then they both end up as counselors at this summer camp. I have some interesting things to say about this as well, so I can't wait to talk about it in my wrap up. Also, if you can hear some beeping in the background, they are actually doing some construction at the end of my street. It's probably going to last a couple weeks, unfortunately, so I hope that that's not too disturbing. This is a very random purchase for me, but I bought Kit McBride Gets a Wife by Amy Berry. I saw basically one review of this, and it was a very glowing, like 5-star review on Goodreads, and I just bought it based on that. I believe this is a historical Western romance, and it says the 4 McBride brothers have their world turned upside down when their younger sister secretly places an advertisement for a mail order bride. I don't think I've read a historical Western romance before, so I'm sure this is going to be a fun time, and I'm actually really excited to read this because I do enjoy historical romance a lot. I just have to be in the right mood for it. I'm excited about this one. I think it's going to be a really good read. I also love the green on the spine. So pretty. Then we have a book that I pre-ordered, which is The Blonde Identity by Ally Carter. This is Ally Carter's first adult novel, and of course it is a spy novel. This is also one of my most anticipated reads of the year. Hilarious road trip rom-com about a woman with amnesia who discovers she's the identical twin sister of a rogue spy and must team up with a rugged, grumpy operative to stay alive. It is quite short, so I feel like I could read this really fast, but I really enjoyed the Gallagher Girls series by Ally Carter, as well as her Heist Society, I think. I read them when I was a lot older. I definitely probably would have enjoyed those series more if I was like in middle school when I read them, but I was like, I think 17 when I read them. They were still a fun time back then, but I'm really excited about reading an adult spy novel. I think it's going to be so fun, and Ally Carter is just fantastic at writing spy stuff, so I'm excited to read this. I do need to read it ASAP. And then we have 3 books that I bought from Amazon. The first one is The Wrong Mr. Right by Stephanie Archer. This is the second book, I think, in the Queen's Cove series. I haven't read the first book. I don't really have an interest in reading the first book. The second book is the one that interested me the most in the series, and I know they are technically all standalones, so I just grabbed the second book, and if I do really love this one, I will possibly go back and read the first one and then read the other ones in the series. But I know that a lot of people really love this one as well, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. I also love the cover, very cute. This, I believe, is a maybe fake dating or like relationship coach. Small town friends to lovers. It also says it's spicy and hilarious. So yeah, I'm excited to give this a try. I know summer just ended, but I feel like I'm kind of due for a small town, summery kind of romance. So I don't know, maybe I'll read this soon, or I'll just save it for when we're deep into the winter time. Then I have Consider Me by Becca Mack. This is the first book in the Playing for Keeps series. This is a hockey romance. I believe this is a reformed Playboy romance. I have heard really good things about this book and this series. I think I'm going to save this for November and December to read in the winter months. I just realized the font is also like super small. And this book is pretty big, honestly. It's almost like, it's 450 pages, which is pretty big. I also really love the little chapter headers. They're so cute. And then this is for Olivia. Very cute. I love that little touch. And then the last book that I have to haul is Twisted Emotions by Cora Riley. This is the second book in the Kimora Chronicles series. I wanted the new edition. I really love this book. I love Nino and Kiara and their whole romance, and I actually want to reread this book and annotate it, and that is why I bought this new edition, because this is the edition I'm going to annotate, because I want to leave my original paperback sacred. I want to leave it like as it is. I have it right here. I have the original cover right here, so I want to leave this in pristine condition, and I'm going to annotate this new edition. This is one of my favorite dark romances of all time. It is a mafia romance. It follows Kiara, who is in an arranged marriage with Nino, who is part of the Falcone family. They're a very scary family. It's very interesting, and it also has a lot of depth, and I do think it is one of Cora Riley's best books and couples. I really love this book, and I hope to reread it very soon. I was actually hoping to already have reread it, but I think I might reread it sometime in October. So that was it for my little book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have read any of the books that I talked about and what you think about them, or let me know any of your recent book buys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!